There it is. There's that look. I've seen it for 17 years, on face after face. You all despise me. Kingslayer, oathbreaker, man without honor. You've heard of wildfire? The Mad King was obsessed with it. He'd love to watch people burn as their skin blackened and blistered and melted off their bones. He'd burn lords he didn't like, he'd burn hands that disobeyed him, he'd burn almost anyone who was against him. Soon, the whole country was against him. Ares, he saw traitors everywhere. So he had his pyromancer build catches of wildfire beneath the sept of Baelor, the slums of Flea Bottom, the houses, stables, taverns, and even beneath the Red Keep. Finally, the day of reckoning came. Robert Baratheon marched on the capital with all of his army behind his back after the victory of his trident. But my father was there first, with all the Lannister army behind his back, and promising to defend the capital against the city of rebels. I knew my father better than that, and he was never the one to pick the losing side. I told the Mad King that as much. But he didn't listen to me. He didn't listen to Varys, who tried to warn him, but he did listen to Grand Maester Pycelle, that grey, sunken old... So we opened the gates, and my father sacked the city. The king turned to his pyromancer, and I came to him and I begged him to surrender, but he told me to bring me my father's head. Then he turned to the pyromancer and said that burn them all. Burn them in their homes, burn them in their beds. Tell me if your precious Renly had commanded you to kill your own father and burn and stand by just watching thousands of men, women and children burn, would you have done it? Would you have kept your oath then? First I killed the pyromancer. Then as the king turned to flee, I drove my sword behind his back. I don't think he expected to die. He expected to be burned along with us and then rise back as dragon to turn his enemies into ash. So I slit his throat to make sure that didn't happen. That's where Ned Stark found me.
If this is true, why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark? You think Honorable Ned Stark wanted to hear my side? He judged me guilty the moment he set his eyes on me. Of what right does a wolf judge a lion? By what right?
The Kingslayer.
Jamie. My name's Jamie.
Cut.